Hey, how you doing? This is John, and welcome to John's Long Box. I'm sitting sideways over here because I got a game set up over here. I call this My Hand Solo. It's how clever, right? I'm so clever. And it's just me playing a board game. This game is called Final Girl, and it's a solo-only board game. I know that's kind of weird, huh? But it's a game designed for one person to play. So this is just a perfect game to play. This is like my third time I've done uh Final Girl. You can see it says Final Girl right there. Uh I did Hans at Camp Happy Trails, which is a goof on Friday the 13th with Jason. And then I did a what was the other one I did? A Nightmare on Happy Alley or something like that, which is a Frightmare on Happy Alley, which is Nightmare on Elm Street. So this is Poltergeist. They just said the name Poltergeist. So this is Poltergeist at Creech Manor. So it's the movie Poltergeist. So this is different. Usually, hey, how you doing, Zach Tan? How you doing? And guys, this is an open invite. If anybody wants to pop in and talk with me while we play, it's all about. I'm a social guy. I like talking to people, like hanging out with people. So I was watching other people stream, and it's people that I like, but then it just devolves into gossip. You know, I don't know. So I was like, I'm wide awake. I drank a lot of coffee. I was speaking with Valerie Dior or Azio. Jeez, I can't even talk anymore. And I just drank a lot of coffee because I was sleepy, and now I'm wired. So I thought I'd do this. I'm trying to bring up the link for my Indiegogo. I don't know. Indiegogo's been having problems the past couple of days. So there you go. Once I can put that link in there, I'll start playing, and I'm filibustering a bit until people join in. So again, here's the link if anybody wants to pop in. If I star this, does that mean it just stays and everybody sees it? So that's what I'm going to do. And here, okay. So here's my Indiegogo. Okay. Oh, gossip spilled it. Yeah, it's not even worth talking about. You don't like this guy. Okay, this guy don't like this guy, so don't talk about him. Pretend he don't exist. Simple as that. Simple as that. All right. So now I'm gonna face this way, and this is Final Girl. So this is a solo only board game, and this is Poltergeist. Right there's the Poltergeist that I'm fighting. This is the house. Oh, I was just wondering if I could ah, this is kind of far away, but this is the house. Is this a better view? How's that? Okay, there we go. That's a little bit better. But this is a house with the people. The yellow people are victims. This is the poltergeist. What a great miniature. And she starts out over here in the ballroom. And this is me. I'm Alice. And I like making up these stories. I start up here in the top floor bedroom. And what happened is this poltergeist is getting unleashed, and I cannot win this game. I can't fight her. She's a ghost. So this is different than the other two scenarios what I played. The other two scenarios that I played, you physically fight the creature, the monster, the horrible, evil, whatever, slasher or whatever. But this one is a poltergeist. I can't physically fight it. So the only way to win is to find my little sister Caroline and find her and then leave. These are three spaces. Can you see? Let me know if you could see the board. Like there's this board up here. I'll bring it. Maybe I'll bring it down a little bit so people can see. Yeah, I'll do that. I'll do that because that's what majority of everything is. Yeah. Well, I can't just because I could just escape right now. I'm right by the exit. Zach 10, but I got to find Carolyn, my little sister. So I got to find my little sister and leave. Um, there's the garage. She's hiding in one of four places. She's hiding either in the garage, the garage, the attic, or the closet. And these are attached. You can see these little spaces over here. So this is a stack of stuff that's in the garage. This is the stack of stuff that's in the attic, and this is the stack of stuff that's in the closet. And I know the top thing. There's 4 items in every room, and in this particular scenario, I know the top one. So I know it's Mr. Floppy. Mr. Floppy is Caroline's stuffed animal. That I don't need Mr. Floppy, but there might be a situation that arises where I need Mr. Floppy. Like Caroline won't leave. She won't leave the house unless I bring Mr. Floppy. So, and I'll show you if that happens. Oh, hey, we got Alex Johnson in here. What is Alex? It's too big for a single player game. It's actually quite small because all you really need is this, and then I have a little piece of cardboard over this. But I went nuts, and you see this big box? You see that big box right there? I kickstarted. So I went on Kickstarter and I pledged and I went all in, and you get this big gigantic box. I actually made a video of it. My friend Roy and I made a video. He has his own channel called Dark Gift, but he's editing it, and it'll be up. I'm going to put it on my channel. I'm going to put it on his channel. He's the same guy that we did our role playing sessions together, and I do a big exploration of Final Girl. So you'll see more about Final, and if you look under my hand solo, you'll see 2 others. I think 3 other videos of me playing Final Girl. What are our assets? Do we have any expendable decoy victims? Well, you see all these yellow things? These are people. These are people. These are the nameless NPCs. Every time, well, you'll see. I'll explain it. Yeah, we can't leave Mr. Floppy behind. That's what it actually says on the card when it shows up. All right, so I'm just, let's get the shadow out of here. I'm going to move this light over here to get this light. Oh, no. Hello? Sorry, my computer just went berserk. I told you my computer's dying. I'm just waiting for it to boot up while I'm talking to you on the phone. So sorry about that. It's good to know that when the computer freezes and just stops working, that the stream doesn't end. So I see I got 11 people there. Can you hear me? This is my phone. I just threw up my phone for a second. How's that? Okay, I'm just waiting for my computer to reboot, and then I could do everything. I don't want to use this. Oh, so here is the little board with the people. You can see it's a little house. Okay. It's probably going to start echoing once the computer actually goes on. But here, so this is me. I'm Alice. Okay, Alice has 4 hit points. So I have these 3 regular hit points, and then I have this special hit point. So if I take 6 damage, I lose all 3 of these, and then this goes away, and then I flip it over. There may or may not be bonus hit points. So I have like a variable amount of I have a variable amount of hit points. So okay, restore. Maybe this will bring everything back. All right, my computer's rebooting. And then these are all my actions. So I'm looks like my computer is starting to work. We might get echoey for a second, and then I'll turn off my phone. I can't believe this. My computer's been fine. I just ordered a laptop for streaming, so I could set it up. Like I don't have to do this wonky thing with tables and chairs and be right next to the computer. Like if I want to do board game streams, I can actually set it up on my table. Come on, computer. I'm sorry, everybody. All right. I'm gonna turn off my phone. It looks like, oh, of course it's frozen again. Of course it's frozen again. Why wouldn't it be? All right, so I'll just keep talking on my phone. Yeah, I hope I could get a new computer. All right, so we got 15 people watching. I'm sorry, everybody. If my show wasn't paid. So, all right. So these cards are my starting cards. All right. So I'm just gonna move my Alice card over here. All right, Alice is up there. This will be my play area. So these cards are 0 cost cards. So these are the starting cards. All right. So I am going to focus. So this is my first action. I'm playing focus. So I'll play it. All right. So I'll play focus right there. And what you do is see this. This is how I am right now. This is super danger. This is scared. And this is I'm okay. So the horror level is at 3. See, 1, 2, 3. Why is it at 3? Because that's what it tells you at setup for this particular for this. All right. Yep. That's how long it took for everything to work. All right. Sorry about that. Can you hear me? You feel my pain? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. All right. All right. So I'm playing focus right now. So that's the card that I'm playing. You see right here? Can you see this says 3? So I start with 3 horror. So this is the horror track. So I put this cool little plastic figure on 3. 3 means I roll 2 dice. Whatever I roll, they're called horror dice. So I'm going to take 2 horror dice and I'm going to roll them because I'm just going to put these cards over here for right now. I'm doing a focus action. So I got 1 star. 1 star is a success. Could you see? Yeah, you can see that. Cool. So 1 star is the horror level goes down by 1, but I used up 1 time. So I'm in this room right now, just like, okay, focus. I got to get Caroline. And then I put this in the spent pile. This is the spent pile right here. And now what do I want to do? So I'm going to look at my choices. I'm going to focus again. Why not? Focus again. Okay. Like this is the scene of the movie. Like I can't believe this is happening. I got to deal with this. Carolyn is depending upon me. She's a little kid. Nice. I got 2 stars. Did you see that? 2 stars. So I look at the card, and 2 stars means I lose horror. So now I went from 2 to 1. I'm in the green. So from now on, as long as I stay in the green, I roll 3 dice, and I gain 2 time. Now it doesn't mean I'm time traveling. It just means that I'm able to. think better and be more efficient with my time. So that's a nice way to start my thing. So now I need to get to a place where Carolyn might be hiding. There's 4 places, and the only way to get there is to walk right now. These are the only cards I have. I have walk, weak attack, and short rest. Weak attack does me no good in this game because she's a ghost. I can't fight her. So I'm going to play walk. Okay, so I walk. Now I have 3 dice because I calmed myself down. Okay, so these are the spent card areas. Okay, so I got this crummy roll. This means I could discard 2 cards to make it a success. See that? I could discard it to make 2 cards a success, and I got the same thing over here. So I could make a double success, but I don't have enough cards to. I only have 3 cards. I am going to discard weak attack because I can't attack, and short rest. I don't need to rest. I'm fully healed. So I always put them. I'll put that here. So those are gone. So one of these turns into a star. Okay. 1 star says I can move 1 space and I lose 1 time. I always do the time first because I always forget. So I can move 1 space. Now I'm going to put this card here. Now, could you see the board? Can you see the board well? I'm going to move here. Okay, so now I move from this bedroom to this trophy room. And now I'm in the room with, they're called victims. So I'm in the room with 2 victims right now. The good thing about victims is they follow me. They follow me around now. So if I lead the victims to these outside spaces, they escape. And every time a victim escapes, I put them on this card and I get bonuses. This would be 2 times. This is I heal 1. This is I heal 1. This is move 1 space, move 2 spaces. Take any one of these cards of 2 or less. And then when I fill up the whole card, I get this bonus ability. So you want to save people. I'm a hero. I'm a final girl. Zacton, I could see you. How you doing? Guys, remember, how you doing, Alex? If you want to pop in, here is the link. Here is the link. If you want to pop in and talk, is the start. It's still start. So you could pop in if you would like to join me. All right. So now, I still have 1 walk card left. I'm gonna play it. I have no way to mitigate it if it's a bad roll. I'm just moving these hearts up here because of the. I don't want to. And of course, I whiffed. I got nothing. Can you see? This is what I rolled. I rolled absolutely nothing. This 2 cards. If I discard 2 cards, I could turn it into a success. But I don't have 2 cards to. So I'm going to look at this. So this is no successes. I can move 1 space, take 1 damage, and lose 2 time, or I could just lose 2 time. I only have 4 hit points. So I'm not going to move, but I lose 2 times. So I go from 6 to 4. Okay. So that was called the action phase. Now we have the planning phase. I have 4 time. I could buy cards I could buy up to 4 time worth of cards. Now, the Poltergeist is down here. I need to search. So I'm going to buy a search card. A search card costs me 2 times. So this goes down to 2. I'll put it, okay. I need to move. So I will buy a sprint card. That's cost me 2. And now I'm at 0 right here. I can't buy any more cards. So next turn, all I could do is search and sprint. I'm going to put these dice back here just because I like putting things on the space where they go. And my turn is over. Now, at this point, I reset. You see how this is blue? This is the base time. And now the Poltergeist goes. Yeah, the Poltergeist goes. So we follow the Poltergeist rules. Okay, the Poltergeist rule is she targets either the final girl or a victim, whichever is closest. She moves to him and then she attacks. That's what the Poltergeist does. And right now, she moves 2, and her damage is 1. Okay, so she's going to move 2. So can you see this board? I'll bring it here to this board. Okay, and she's going to move 2. She's going to go 1. Now she has a choice. She could go up or she could go over here. She's going to go over here because this one could escape. So boom, this guy is dead. That's the first member, and then we move the blood spot up here. Because it's up here, this invokes the horror. We move that to 2. So I just lost that third dice. I'm down to 2 dice. So that really, really stinks. So blood has been drawn. Blood has been drawn, ladies and gentlemen. There's blood in Creech Manor. How's that for a name for a gothic horror game? This one's not gothic. This is like that 80s movie Poltergeist. You know what I mean? But I have other modules to play. If you've seen me do this before, I did Hans at Camp Happy Trails, and that was like Friday the 13th. And then I did Dr. Frightmare on Maple Lane, which was Nightmare on Elm Street. And this is Poltergeist at Creech Manor. So this is the movie Poltergeist. I can't believe they get away with calling it Poltergeist. But there's other ones. This is season 1. Season 1. See this box? This box is called season 1. Okay, that's the season 1 box. Season 2 has more werewolves and vampires and more gothic stuff. I didn't even get to that yet. I want to finish all of these in season 1 first, and they all play differently. Zach Den says the victims only have 1 hit point. Yes, they are here. Yeah, and that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for the little blonde girl. Okay, so now, as if that wasn't bad enough, the Poltergeist has these tarot cards. So I flip over a tarot card and I read it. Corporeal form. A behemoth appears. You may play action cards that inflict damage if you wish. Then if the behemoth is still alive. So right now I got a chance to attack the behemoth. And the behemoth has 2 hit points. So this big creature just appears where I am and attacks me. But I don't have any cards. I didn't think I was going to get attacked. So I'm screwed. So I take damage equal to the killer's attack value plus 1. The killer does 1 damage. So I'm taking 2 damage. So there you go. I'm taking 2 hit points and discarding them. So I'm halfway dead. I only have 2 hit points left. If you take damage, discard an item of my choice. I don't have any items. And then the behemoth disappears. So that stinks. So that absolutely stinks. Alex says the game looks nice. Yeah, the production value on this is awesome. If you are interested in this game, I got to get the season boxes. The season 1, the season 2, and season 3 is going to be shipping. I don't know when. I kickstarted season 3, so I forget if it's on GameFound. You know what? If you're interested, put in the regular comments, not the chat, because it's hard for me to find. Put in the regular comments, John, where can I get this game? And I'll get the information and I'll put it and I'll answer your. I'll put it in the description where you can get. So somebody remind me, Zach Tanner. What? Zactors could do so much in 1 turn. Yes, and she has. You could pick different final girls. You could pick different monsters. You could pick different locations. So this game has like so much variety. So I could do the Poltergeist at Happy Trails. I could do Dr. Frightmare at Creech Manor. You know what I mean? You could change them all up. So now it's my turn. Okay. So these are the cards that I played last time. They go back here. It's a little bit of a timing thing, and if I mess that up. So these are the only 2 cards that I have. Search and Sprint. So there's nothing. I can't search right now. I'm in this room. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to sprint. So I'm going to put it in the play area. I lost that bonus dice because I'm getting scared again. So I'm going to roll 2. So yes, I got 1 success. So this card is sprint. It's better than walk. So 1 success, I can move 2 spaces and I lose 1 time. I always do the time first because I always forget. So I'm going to move 1 space So I'll do this. You see how it's orange? Orange means it can be searched. Oh, geez. I'm up here. So I forgot. I'm up here. So I'm going to move 2 spaces. So I'm going to move 1, 2. And then these 2 come with me. They follow me. So I have a choice to make. Okay. So I didn't quite make it. I didn't make it there. So I have a search card, but you can hold on to the cards. The cards last until, is it unfocused? There. Sometimes I touch the lens. Is it unfocused? So that's the end of my turn. That's the end of my action phase, excuse me. But now I have 5 time left. So I have 5 currency to buy other cards. So I'm going to buy another search card. That's 2. I'm going to buy another sprint card. That's 2. And now I have 1. These close call cards are good because I could play them to reroll dice. So that's all the cards. So I reset that here. These basic cards come back to me now, and then this goes back there. Again, that seems a little wonky, but it's a good way to time you. So now I have all of these cards again. So next round will be pretty good. I'll address the comments after the Poltergeist goes, so I don't lose track. So now the Poltergeist is going to go. So the Poltergeist is it's here, so it moves 2. So it targets either me or a victim, whatever's closest. It moves and then it attacks. So it moves 2. So the Poltergeist is going to go 1, 2, and it kills this guy. So you put him into the dead area, and then you move him up. Okay, this slot says Dark Power, so this gets revealed. Eternal Despair. Whenever you resolve a horror roll, lose 1 time for every 1 showing on a die. Oh, man. So every time I roll a die, if the final result is a 1, I lose time. I'm despairing. So that was the Poltergeist goes. Now the Terror card. The ground is shaking. Place the Poltergeist in your space. Oh no. So it just teleported to me. And then it attacks. And then it targets either me or the victim. And then it does damage. So kill. So this guy, I just promised her she was going to be safe. I said, stay with me. I'll keep you safe. And then the Poltergeist just shows up and murders her. So that puts the blood splatter up 1. If I take any damage, all of your moves during the next phase are panic. No, I didn't take any damage. The victim took damage. Oh man, that stinks. So now I'm in the spot with the Poltergeist. All right, and now it's back to me. I'll adjust that. This game reminds me of the Lovecraft themes board games. Yeah, like I love Arkham Horror, Eldritch Horror, Elder Sign. I love all those games. And it's similar in that if you're talking about right, yeah, let me know if you're talking about Arkham Horror or Eldritch Horror. But like when the players are done, it's a mythos phase, and the board game takes a turn. It's the same thing. It's the same thing. Not much room for error in this game. No, not at all. There is no room for error in this game. You make one mistake, you're doomed. You make one mistake, you're doomed. And this scenario is the hardest scenario I've played. This is my 3rd scenario, and this one I beat once only because on those top cards, Carolyn was revealed on the top card, so I knew exactly where to go and exactly where to get. I didn't mess with anything. I didn't save anybody. I just grabbed Carolyn and got the F out of Creech. All right, so now it's my turn. All right, so what do I want to do? What do I want to do? I want to save people. So first thing I'm going to do is, since I have a focus, I'm going to play a focus card. Okay, focus. Breathe, Alice. Breathe. Breathe out. Okay, I got a success. I got a success. One success is I reduce the horror by 1 and I lose 1 time. So I always do the time first, reduce the horror. And then I put this in my spent card area. Okay, calm down. It's hard to be calm when I got a poltergeist screaming in my face. But what do you want me to do? I will focus again. But now, since I'm in the green area, I have 3 dice. 2 ones for that. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to play close call. Play after any horror die to reroll any 1 die or reroll all dice for 2 times. So I'm going to reduce this by 2. And then I put it underneath here because this is the card that I'm playing. And I'm going to reroll. Okay, nice. That was totally worth it. 2 successes. So 2 successes. So I am the least scared I could ever possibly be. And I gained 2 time. 1, 2. Okay. So, whew. So I'm focused. Now what I need to do is I'm going to take a short rest. A short rest. I have 3 dice. Okay. Take a short rest. I am going to. I don't want to discard any of these cards. I don't want to discard any of these cards. I could discard weak attack because that's never. So I'm going to discard weak attack and walk. Okay, I'm going to discard those to turn this into a star. Okay, now I have despair from over here and I have a 1. So that means I lose a time. Okay, I have 2 successes. I heal 2 hit points. So I will put these back. So I'm trying to think, like, how is this happening? Like in a movie, I'm just catching my breath watching the poltergeist. Like this would be like the poltergeist is monologuing right now. Like that's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. The poltergeist has to be like telling me why I'm doomed or whatever. It's almost like being there. Yeah. It's so now I'm gonna play walk. I'm gonna calmly back up to the window. Okay, I got 1 success, and I don't want to give up any more cards. So walk is move 1 space, and I lose 1 time. So I'm down to 3 time. But here's the cool thing. So I move, and the victim moves with me. We're in this bathroom. Okay, the bathroom has a window, and you see this white line? This means we could climb down this rope next to it, and then they're free. So I'm going to play sprint. I'm going to play sprint. I get 3 dice. Oh my God, that sucks. Oh my God, that sucks. I have to give up 2 search cards to turn this into a star. I got a 1, so I lose a time. But for sprint, with 1 success, I could take 2 moves, and I lose 1 time. So I'm down to 1 time. But these 2 guys, I go down here. That one. So I made it outside. These 2 escape. So I'm going to go here. This one will give me 2 time. So that's my reward. This one, I could take a cost 2 card for free. Oh, so I'm going to take this sprint card. Okay. And I have no cards left. I have no cards. Well, I have a sprint. Do I want a sprint? Yeah. So I'm going to play this sprint. I have 3 dice. Two successes. So that means I lose 1 time. Oh, I was at 2. So now I'm down to 1. And I can move 3 spaces. So I'm going to go 1, go back into the house 2, 3, because I want to get to the garage. Because this garage is I want to search there. Carolyn could be hiding in the garage. Okay, so now I have one. Oh, let me put the dice here. This is the only one cost card. Then you put the cards back. These are the 0 cost cards. So look, all I have is to re-roll dice. So next turn, I can't even do anything. I can't do crap. So let's just, at least I got all my hit points back. So, and just so you know, these cards are cheap and these cards are expensive. So, you know, you really, really, really got to get clever to make it up there to get those cards. All right, so now I put this back at 6, reset my turn, but now the Poltergeist goes. So the Poltergeist is going to move 2 spaces. So it's going to go 1, and it's going to go into the closet. And Sebastian was in the closet. And Sebastian dies. And this goes up 1. I reduce the horror by 2. So I no longer roll 3 dice. This is terrible. And now, even worse, I reveal a terror card. Voices. I hear voices. If there are no victims on the board, discard and draw the next terror card. Otherwise, all victims able to move up to the next level do so. So is anybody... Okay, so nobody is able to move. There's little doorways on the map. So nobody's able to move. Then I increase the horror. Whenever you see this mask, that means increase the horror. So I go from 2 to 3. Then it's going to go towards a victim, not me. And it's going to go 2 spaces and then attack. So 1, 2. It's so close. There's nobody there. Nobody there. All right. So it resets. It's my turn. Let's adjust the chat. You really need to constantly roll well in this game. Yes, yes, yes. I'm rolling really bad. 2 survivors. Sequel bait. Yes. Yeah. And there's nothing I could do. There's nothing I could do. So my action phase is over. But I have 6 time. So my next turn is going to be pretty good. So I'm going to take 2 searches. So that leaves me with 2. You know what? No. I'm going to take... this is tough. I'm going to take... I need to take a search. I need to take 2 searches. Okay, so that's 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I have 2. I'll take sprint. That seems like that's what you do in this game. In this particular scenario, you search and you sprint. And then all of these 0 action cards come back. So next round, I get to do a bunch of stuff. Okay. So I reset this. But now the monster is going to kill a whole bunch of people. So its target, it moves to. It's going to move to this spot because there's more people there. It only kills 1. But then this goes up. And then we play the terror card. Okay? It's a fake. Discard a random item. If you have no items, discard and draw the next terror card. I have no items. So discard and draw the next terror. Oh, no. The shadows are closing in. If there are no victims on the board, discard and draw the next terror. There's 3 victims on the board. But this goes up. The horror goes up 2. I'm almost at panicking level. Then it targets a victim, it moves to them, and then it kills them. It doesn't move because it has a victim, targets this guy, and kills him. And that, so it's just getting super powerful. It's just super powerful. And now I go. Anybody in the chat? Anybody want to come in? Again, anybody want to come in, hang out with me, talk to me, address the chat while I'm facing the board? There we go. It doesn't seem like it's focused. Does it look focused to you guys? Oh, there it goes. There it goes. That's focused. That's a little bit better, right? All right, so now it's my turn. I need to I don't need to rest. So I'm going to focus. Okay. I only get 2 dice now. Look how close if I get to red, I only roll 1 dice. Wow, 2. So this goes like this. More importantly, I get 2 time. Okay, put that to the discard here. That was perfect. That was perfect. That was the best thing I could do. Seems like I always focus twice. The only time I don't focus twice if I have the card is if I'm all the way up in green. Oh my God, 2 stars. So this goes here. More importantly, I get 2 time. Oh my God, that was perfect. Perfect. What do I want to do next? I want to walk. I'm going to play walk because I'm right next to the garage. I still only roll 2 dice. I'm going to discard weak attack, and I'm going to discard short rest. Okay? I'm doing it to get 1 success. So move 1 space and lose 1 time. So I'm going to lose 1 time, and I made it to the garage. Nice. Nice. I made it to the garage. So now I'm in the garage. I'm going to search. Okay? I already know that Mr. Floppy is here. There's Mr. Floppy. That's Mr. Floppy was put away in the garage. But I'm looking for Caroline. So I'm going to roll 2 dice. That is absolutely awful. So I'm going to play close call. I'm going to lose 2 time. And I'm going to re-roll my dice. Okay, I got 1 success. Take the top item from. Okay, so I get Mr. Floppy. Okay, Mr. Floppy's not a total waste. If a dark power has been revealed, you may remove this from the game to ignore the effects of Carolyn. Where are you? If this card is discarded for any reason, shuffle it back into the nearest item deck. So Mr. Floppy always comes back. So there we go. So I got that. But now there's more stuff. Carolyn could still be hiding in there. Carolyn could still be hiding in there. So I'm going to continue to search the garage. Okay. Carolyn, I have Mr. Floppy. Carolyn, I have Mr. Floppy. Nice. 2 successes. We take the top 2 item cards of space and choose one. Place the other one either top face up or underneath. So first off, I'm going to lose 1 time. And I get to take these 2 cards and look at them. So I got a crucifix and a trash can lid. Okay, the crucifix allows me to I discard this to ignore the effects of a single terror card. The trash can lid, I could use it to deflect up to 3 damage. I'm gonna keep the trash can lid. This goes underneath. Now this stinks. There's still an item left in this room. There's still an item left in this room, and there's not. I got to walk and I have a sprint, but I'm gonna hang out in the garage next. Oh, but this sucks because I have to put the search cards back. See, right now, I have 6. Oh, man. This sucks. So I'm going to buy an improvised card. That's 3. 1, 2, 3. And I have 3 left. I will buy... Oh, God. Do I want another improvised card? I'm going to buy a sprint. That's 2. And another close call. That's 1. Okay, then I reset. And now these cards, now they become available. So this goes there, this goes there. So I don't have my search cards available. That just sucks. That just sucks. So I'm building up for a super move. I'm building up to a super move. So now it goes. So again, it targets either me or the victim. So it's looking for the closest one. This is the closest one. It can now move 3. 1, 2, murder. And it goes up here, which invokes another hockey mask. So the horror level sends me down. And then worse, than that, everything was flying around. Increase the terror level, so I'm getting scareder. Place the poltergeist with the closest victim or in your space if there are no victims. So poltergeist teleports to the bathroom over there and then kills. Ta-da! And then it goes up. And that's good, because if it goes up higher, the poltergeist could just kill me from anywhere in the house. So I am literally at death's door right now, because if it hits me for 3, well, I can survive 1 hit. So there's no more victims left in the game. Next round, what happens is we go into the grand finale. If there's no victims left in the game. Well, no. We go into the grand finale if there's no terror cards. That's right. So now we start with me. I will address the chat. Hey, DC Miller, I've missed so much already. Yeah, you missed me accidentally turning the computer off. You missed me, just being a fool. It's Miller time. Yeah. Does anybody want to come in? DC? Alex, you want to come in? Hang out, talk with me? Okay, so I go. So I don't have any. I have walk, I have sprint, I have improvise, I have sprint, and I have close call. So you know what? I'm just going to stay put in the garage, because I want to know, is that Caroline? So I'm not doing anything. The good thing about it is I get 6 points of cards. So I am going to buy planning for 4. And then I'm going to buy guard. You notice this? Oh, 1 guard. You notice it's blue? This is a card that you play when it's not your turn, when it's the monster's turn, to protect yourself. So that brings me down to 0. And then I get all my 0 cards back. So look, I'm building up. I have a huge hand of cards for next turn if I survive. So now this thing moves 4 spaces. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, geez. I lucked out. Okay. And then, oh, no. Did that clown just move? So now we got a 1 hit point clown. A clown doll appears. You may play action cards that inflict damage if you wish. Then if the clown doll is still alive, you take damage equal to the killer's attack value, which is 3. You may defend as normal. If I take damage, it goes up, and then that'll kill me. So it's a good thing I bought this guard card. Where did I put it? Where did I put the guard card? Okay. So you remember the movie Poltergeist when the clown attacks? That's exactly what's happened right now. So the clown is attacking. So I roll 2 dice. Oh my God, that's horrible. I need to take no damage. So I'll play close call. Spend the 2. I need 2 successes, or it's the end of the game. Okay, so 1 success reduces the damage by 2. Now the problem is he does 3 damage. So I'll take 1 damage. But here's the problem. If I take damage, this goes up. And then it's at the top level. So then I just take 3 more damage if it goes up. And I can't survive unless this has bonus hit points. And I don't want it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to discard 2 cards to turn that into... so I'm going to discard a short rest. I don't need when I'm at full, and a weak attack to turn this into a star. Okay. Now 2 stars says I ignore all damage. So good. So nothing happens. So the freaking clown jumps out, tries to attack me. I block it, and then the clown disappears. Just pretty much just like in the Poltergeist movie. That sucked. The other thing that sucks is I start my turn with less time because I acted out of turn. So the first thing I want to do is I'm going to focus. I'm gonna focus. Gotta calm down. Gotta calm down. Come on, come on. That is the worst. That is the absolute worst. Oh, God. I should have played improvised first. Oh God, I played this all wrong. So I'm just. Okay, so what happens? I lose 2 time. Oh God. That just absolutely stinks. All right, so what am I gonna do? I'm gonna play planning. Okay, I gotta play planning. I bought all these cards and then I didn't play them correctly. This sucks. All right, so I got no successes. So next round, I got 1 extra dice. The horror level goes up, and I lose 2 time. This just absolutely sucks. So I'm just gonna sprint at 0 time. This could be very bad. 1 success, move 2 spaces, and lose 1 time. So I can't lose any more time. So the horror level goes to like that. Oh God. I All right, you know what? I'm discarding these 2 walks to turn this into a star. I can't have that. So 2 successes. I still lose the time. All right, so I still lose the time, but I get to go 3 spaces. No, no, no. I'm I'm cheating, guy. Oh, I don't have it. I don't have. I didn't. Oh, I'm so stupid. I didn't buy a search card. So I gotta run. I I'm dead. I'm dead. So 3 spaces. One, two, three. And here's where I die. So now I'll reset this. Oh no, because I'm at 0, I can't buy any more cards. Put all these cards back. I messed up. I panicked. And I wasted a good card like planning. All right, so now it goes. It moves 4 spaces. Hits me for 3 damage. One, two, three. I got 1 hit point left. The good thing about this gives, see, I got 1 hit point left, but it gives me an extra dice. So I'm running on pure adrenaline right now. So instead of just 1 die, I have 2 dice. But I gotta do the terror. Gotta do terror. Oh, great. If Carolyn is with you, discard and draw the next terror card. Your first space moved each action phase is panic. Discard this when you find Carolyn. So it has an extra power right now. I'm screwed. I am screwed. I could discard Mr. Floppy to get rid of that. I am screwed. Oh, man. All right. So it's my turn. Let's see. Anybody in the chat? Nope. Nobody here. Nobody here. Can people still hear me? How you guys doing? So I'm going to improvise. I have 2 dice. Let's see what happens. 1 success. For the next horror dice only, 3s and 4s are also successes. I don't lose any time because of that. So now 3s and 4s are also successes. I'm going to focus. And of course, I roll nothing. So I lose 2 time. I think I'm dead, guys. The only thing I can do is sprint. I got 1 success. I lose 2 time, and I can move 2 spaces. But my first movement is always panicked. That means I roll the dice and I randomly move 3. Oh, good. That's actually where I wanted to go. And I move 2. All right. That worked out, but now I'm dead. So it goes, so it's going to go 4, 1, 2, and I'm dead. Yep. And there was no hit points in it, so I'm dead. It's a terrible horror movie. Terrible horror movie. I died. I died. So bye-bye, Alice. Alice doesn't live here anymore. There you go. That was Final Girl. If you're willing, I'm going to reset the game and play again. Okay, so I'm going to reset the game. So this starts at 3. This starts at 6. These cards go away. They have random powers. So what I do is I shuffle them back in. So there's 4 finale powers. So I'm going to randomly pick one. There you go. I don't know what that is. And then we have, oh, no, that's 3. And then we have 4 random of these powers. A dark power. Okay. Reset this. Take this card back. Take all these tarot cards. And if you can see, I can barely reach. They're so far away. There's extra tarot cards. There's only 10 tarot cards in the game. So I'm going to give these a shuffle. And then deal out 10 tarot cards. It's not that bad, the setup. The setup's not that bad. And I tell you, man, this scenario is tough. And I dropped the card. This scenario is tough. Like, who said it? There's no room for error. There's no room for error. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so this is the new tarot deck. These go away. This is really cool. These are setups. So I'm just going to take another setup. And this is how I set up the board. So the killer is going to be in the garage. I'm going to be over here in the ballroom. And then the victims are going to be up there. So the killer starts in the garage. I start down here in the ballroom. We got 2 people in the attic. I'm blaming the people in the attic. The 2 people in the attic, they started messing with the Ouija board. Right? That sounds like a good beginning to a movie. They started messing with the Ouija board and causing all sorts of problems. And, oh, wow. I start with 2 people. All right, so I'm in the ballroom. Oh, I gotta redo the items. Okay. Reset that. Oh, I also got to take a different one of these. Can't look at it. I don't know what's on the other side. It could be 0 hit points. It could be 3 hit points, but I don't know. So, okay, Mr. Floppy is always in this game. And so now I'm just going to, I just realized I'm off camera. So these are all the item cards. Here's Caroline. That's what I got to find. Okay, so I take Caroline and Mr. Floppy, and then I shuffle all of the items. See, there's a big deck of items. Okay, and give them a shuffle. And now in every game, there's 12 items. So, but there's Caroline and Mr. Floppy are always in it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. These are out of the game. And then these 10, I shuffle in Caroline and Mr. Floppy. And then I'm going to give these guys a little shuffle. Okay, I'll give one more little shuffle. That was a terrible shuffle. And then you do 4 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4. You put them here. So this is the garage area. And then you flip over the top. Oh, lucky dice. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's just the rules to this scenario. And then a first aid kit. That's handy. 1, 2. Oh. And then the last. Oh, wow. So I know Caroline's hiding in this closet. I know Caroline's hiding in the closet. Okay. Sweet Caroline. So let's see what everybody says. So here we go again. Yep, DC. So now you get to see from the beginning. See, that setup's not that bad. You suffered from the curse of the Poltergeist movie series. Yeah. Sweet Caroline. Bum, bum, bum. Mr. Floppy ain't far away. Okay. So, all right. So we're set back here and we're ready to go again. Let me see. Can we see the board? Okay. So I am going to. I'm going to focus. Okay. You gotta get out of here. You gotta get out of here. All right. You gotta leave. All right. So I'm going to discard weak attack and short rest to turn this into a success. Okay. Can you see? So now I have one success. Or one. I can discard two more. I don't want to. Okay, so one success is my horror goes up one, but I lose a time. I'm going to focus again. Please be. I went right under the table. So I just lose two time. This dice went into like the worst spot in the world. So I'll go like that. Give my. Okay. I didn't, it's not. It didn't go as far under the table as I thought. And now I'm gonna walk. So I'm gonna play the walk card because I'm in a place that I could. Oh no, I'm over here. Okay. Okay, so walk one success. I can move one space and I lose one time. So I'm down to two and I can move one. So I'm in the foyer with three victims. I'm going to play another walk card. I might be able to rescue three people right now. Holy crap. So I rolled a 4 and a 1. So I don't get to rescue anybody. I'm going to get to watch somebody get killed right in front of me. All right, so let's watch the murder. So the poltergeist is all the way down here. So target a victim or myself, whoever's closer, move and then kill. She moves two spaces. 1, 2. Kill. First kill of the game. Who's the first kill of the game? Right? Isn't that the stereotype? It's always a black guy who dies first. So Byron just dies. So Byron dies. This goes up here. This triggers horror. We got terror over here. The ground is shaking. Place the poltergeist in your space. It already is. Then kill. All right, another victim. Okay. All right. So that guy screams so loud that the poltergeist can't help but notice him, and that goes up here, and that unleashes this. I got the same as before. Whenever you resolve a horror die, I lose time for every one showing on the die after reroll. So I'll never survive. I'll never survive. Okay, so I have. Oh, I forgot to buy cards. I had 2 time left. I had 2 time left. What I forgot to buy cards. What cards should I buy? Well, I gotta buy guard because I'm in the space and I can't move. I went from yay, I'm gonna rescue 3 people to oh my god, I'm already under siege. So this goes back to here, and now it's my turn. My turn. I can't do crap. These cards go. I can't do anything, but it's time to buy cards. So I have 6 points worth of cards. So I'm gonna buy another card, another guard. I will buy a I have 4 left. I need a. No, I don't need. Yeah, I do need. Well, I know what Caroline is, so I need a sprint to get to Caroline. 2, and I need. I have 2 left. What's a good word for 2? I guess. I guess I'll get another sprint. Okay. When this goes up to here, so now the creature goes, and she's gonna attack me. That's why I bought these guard cards. So she's gonna attack. So these are interrupts. So I'm gonna interrupt her. You notice that all the cards are black. Oh, these come back into my hand also. These come back into my hand also. 0-point cards come back. So I guard. Okay. Nice. 2 successes. Ignores all damage. Good. So I fought the poltergeist. But the shadows are closing in. If there are no victims on the board, discard and draw the next 2. Otherwise, 2 horror. Getting scared. And then she's going to target a victim, move towards him, and kill him. Not on my watch. I'm going to guard again. So I'm going to play a guard card. I'm going to roll. One success. Reduce damage by 2. So this is a good action scene. I'm fighting off the monster. I blocked the poltergeist twice, and now it's my turn. That was excellent. That felt good. So I am going to, what do I have? Oh, let me show on camera. What do I have? I will focus. Okay, so I will focus. 1 success gives me, this goes here and that goes down. And I will run. You know, I'll walk. I'll walk because I only need to get 1 space. So I will discard short rest and weak attack. So 1 success moves me 1 space and 1 time. So I get to go out. So I made it outside with two NPCs. Once I make it to that space, they're instantly free. So these 2 leave. So I will get 2 time as a reward. And then the second is I will move 2 spaces. So this is 1 space. I'll climb up this ladder and I'll go up here. Nice. You see, it's good to rescue people. When you rescue people, the bonuses are really good. And now I'm going to focus. Okay, that was good. I saved. Who did I save? Clara and Bill. They're nice. They're nice old people. I saved Clara and Bill. And then I wasted a card. I don't want to discard any of these. So that was a focus. So I lose 2. Okay. So now I'm going to sprint and try to get to Caroline. I'm going to sprint and get to Caroline. Oh my God. That totally sucks. So I got no successes, so I could take 1 damage. I'll take 1 damage. Lose 2 time, and then I can't do anything else, but I get to move 1 space. So we made it to the trophy room. That just totally sucked. You know what? I'm going to go up here because this is farther away from the poltergeist. I could go up here and then come down. Now, yeah, here's the closet. Yeah, okay. All right. So that's good. So now I have 2 ability to purchase. And there's not much I could get with 2. Oh, I do need a search. Even though I know Caroline's in the closet, she's hiding in the closet. So I need a search card. Right, so that brings me down there. Reset that. Put my dice over here. Put away my cards. I got to do everything in the proper order or I start to forget. Okay, and now the Poltergeist goes. The Poltergeist has a movement of 2. So it'll go here, 1, and then there's a whole bunch of people over here. Sorry that I abandoned you, but there's nobody there, so nobody gets killed. But maybe they'll get killed by the tarot card. Unstoppable evil. Unstoppable evil, ladies and gentlemen. Roll a die. 5. Take damage equal to your roll. You may defend. That'll kill me. Or kill that many victims. You choose which victims. If there are not enough victims, you must choose to take the damage. Oh my God. So 5 people are going to die. These two, because these 2 idiots, they summoned this. That's 2. Oh my God. So 5. So I got to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. Oh my God. That unstoppable evil just totally messed me up. Oh my God. That was the worst. I've never seen that card before. That was the worst. Oh my God. So I only got 1 die. So I'll sprint. I know what Caroline is. I got to get there, but I only have 1 die. Oh, God, this sucks. Move 1 space. So I take a damage. So I'm taking all this damage from tripping and falling. Caroline, I'm coming. It must be dark. I'm tripping and falling. And then I lose 2 time. And then I can't do anything. This is unbelievable. All right. So what do I have? I have a walk and a search. I have a feeling the creature is going to get to me, so I'm buying a guard. I get all of these cards back. And I have 2 more. I need sprint. I need to get out of here. This goes back. Okay. Goes back. Now the monster is going to go. This just sucks, ladies and gentlemen. This game is rough. This game is rough. So where am I? All right. So she's going to go. The Poltergeist goes 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, just missed us. She's right now away though. Nothing is as it seems. If Carolyn is with you, discard and draw the next color. Otherwise, shuffle each item death and reveal the top card. If Caroline or Mr. Floppy is revealed, then 2. Oh my God. So I got to take all of these cards and shuffle them together. There's no way I'm winning. There is no way I'm winning. I'm one of these people. I try not to cheat in solo games. But I do make accidents. But I don't do anything. Like I don't cheat on purpose. Oh my God! There's no way. Stop being so clumsy, Alex says. Oh my God! Now the thing is, I don't want Carolyn or Mr. Floppy to be revealed because then the horror goes up twice, and then I take 3 damage, and that kills me. 1, 2, 3, 4. So here, it's on the top. A ritual dagger doesn't do me any good because I can't physically fight this thing. The trash can, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. That's up in the attic. And then Caroline. She was in the closet. This goes up 2. Boom, boom. I take 3 damage. And I die. You see there's a hit point on the back, but 1, 2, and I die. There you go. I'm not going to play another game. I'm getting a little too sleepy. This game is a lot of fun. I love the production value on it. It's pretty intuitive. Wow, I got 31 people watching. Thank you. Did anybody, were you able to follow along with the, look at this, I got one black part. Everything else is great. Was everybody able to follow along? Did the game make sense? Did you kind of understand? I mean, I don't expect you to be able to buy the game and play it, but were you able to follow along so that made sense? Is this the latest version? Well, they package them like horror movies. There's season 1, the season 2, and the season 3. This is season 1, so this is the oldest version. There was a game called A Hostage Negotiator. It was a solo game, but it didn't do too well. But they really liked the mechanisms of the game, so they reskinned it and turned it into Final Girl. And if you're into board games, this is super popular. This is one of the most well-regarded board games that I can think of right now. It's excellent. It's a lot of fun. You could buy the little boxes. They look like, but I kickstart and I get the whole seasons. You know what? I'm gonna look to see if they're available. I'm just curious as I knock over my webcam right now. A Final Girl. Season 1 box. Oh, okay. So you could go to Van Ryder Games. Okay. So I'm gonna share the screen. Okay. So oh, okay. Yes, it makes sense. You just need, you need lots of luck, but you need to prepare. But there is a lot of luck. There is a lot of luck. A successful gift would sell how many? That's a good question. That's a good question. But this is Final Girl. So this is Final Girl season 1. So these are the boxes that you can get. This is Geppetto. So this is a girl goes to the carnival and fights like a doll. Like, why can't I think of that movie? Those what are they called? A Full Moon. This is Hans at Camp Happy Trails. This is like Jason Friday the 13th. This is Poltergeist. This is what I'm playing right now. This is Inca Wanyanda. This is like some African folk tale that I'm not familiar with. I haven't played this one yet. And this is Nancy fights Dr. Frightmare. So I played this one, and I played the final. I played Hans. I did not play Geppetto. I'm playing Poltergeist right now, and I did not play this one. So that's season 1. Okay. So Hans the Butcher at Camp Happy Trails. So for $21, you could buy this, but you need to buy this. This is just like the stuff you need to play this, but you need the base stuff first. So it says important. This feature-filled box is not playable. It requires you so you got to get the core box. So let's see how much the core box is. Do they tell us? I don't see where to. Okay, so here's the Final Girl core box is $22. So once you buy the core box, you could buy all of these extras. But what I did was, do they have the season boxes? Oh wow, they got an app, companion app. I don't know if I like that. I like doing the. Okay, so this is an empty box. This is an empty box, but let's see if they have it on eBay. Hail peeps, how you doing, Edwin? How's it going, Edwin? So this is an expansion. Yeah, well, yes and no, because you get a core box, but you can't play. It just gives you all the dice, and it's stuff that you need for everything. And then you need to get these story boxes, they call them. So yeah, they are expansions, but they call them story boxes. This Rodney, this guy, I can't stand him. Everybody loves him. I think he's a jerk. I had words with him, but then again, that's me. So oh yeah, so there's this Camp Happy Trails. There's The Haunting of Creech Manor. That's what I just played. Slaughter in the Groves. Geppetto and the Puppet Master. So those are okay. You see this? This is the box set. This is what I have. the ultimate box. Hostage Negotiator is the original box. But I want to go here. Oh, I see. This is animated. So this is going to stop. I bought this gigantic box. And uh, here, I will extra camera again. Oops, I hit the wrong button. So you see that? Okay. Okay, so you see that big box? That's the big gigantic box. Look how thick that is. So that's the Final Girl season 1. So that's everything. And then when you buy this, you also get bonus content, you know. So that, to me, if I was to buy it, I would get just the season 1 box. This is season 2. This are $219 for this box, and you could buy it right now, and it's got everything in it. What's inside an ultimate box? Cool. It's got everything. So let's take a look at what's in the box. So we got the final Into the Void with the Evomorph. So this is like Cthulhu stuff. This is Panic at Station 29 with the Organism. This is The Thing. John Carpenter's The Thing. This is Knock at the Door, The Intruders. So I think this is like the Predator or something. This is Final Girl, Once Upon a Full Moon. This is Fights a Werewolf. And this is The Wolf Asylum. So Madness in the Dark. Okay, Into the Void, Panic at Station. So this is, Knock at the Door. Oh, this is the this isn't Predator. This is what the hell? What's that movie where everybody goes nuts at once? Oh, I'm not showing it. Oh God, I just talked about this for an hour and I'm not even showing it. Okay, so Series 2. These are all the boxes this is all the stuff. Into the Void. This is you fighting like a Cthulhu monster. This is Panic at Station 2891. This is, The Thing. Knock at the Door. What's the name of that? What's the name of that movie where one night a year you could just go around and kill everybody? But that's what that is. And Once Upon a Full Moon. This is a werewolf. Madness in the Dark. I think Madness in the Dark is what's the name of that movie? What the hell's the name of that movie? Saw. And the Final Girl, The North Pole Nightmare, Panic. So this is a Christmas episode. The Core Box T-shirts, they got a lot of stuff. Then there are other games. Madness in the Dark. So where did I see the box sets? Oh, this is their shop. What this The Purge. Thank you. Yeah, so that looks like The Purge. I'm curious to see how much it goes for on eBay. Final Girl season 1 on Amazon. Oh, okay. I got excited, but it's just the empty box. Can you believe that? I'm guilty of buying just an empty box. So let's make this big. So you can see it's cheaper. So for $19, this is the miniatures. Other miniatures. This is the core box. So for $18 on Amazon, you save yourself a couple of dollars. So if you bought this core box for $18, and then you get you buy this, you'll get it. You could buy these little, like, they look like VCR tapes. Let's see. Okay. Oh, this is a storage box. I got excited again. Okay, wow. Okay, so this oh wow. So this is what I have. This is the whole box. So this is everything plus all the bonus material plus a whole bunch of for $300. Wow. But so I didn't pay $300. I kickstarted. I think I paid 220. So there you go. But I don't know. I'm a nut job. I I got to get in for a penny, in for a pound is the way I am. So I guess I'll do some accounting. So I paid for the printing of all my comics today, and I paid for a physical proof. So uh, uh, I paid I paid for the Renzo cover, the Daddy cover. You know, the back cover is the front. I paid for the Pat Broderick cover, the Gustovich cover, and the Michael T. Gilbert cover. So there's four, what, there's three guests, a Renzo cover, and that. So there's five covers altogether. Five covers altogether. I bought them all, so I got five proofs coming, and I don't know. It says 2 weeks, so I don't know are the proofs coming before that or the proofs come in 2 weeks and then it's 2 weeks from that. I don't know. I don't know. I've never done this before, so I it's all paid for. So now I just got to wait for the comics. I'm hoping that there's no mistakes. I talked to Josh Howard of Dead at 17 fame, and I just asked him. I said, "What should I get for my comic?" You know, and he said these are the specs that I use. So I copied him. Luke Stone did my pre-press, so I'm hoping there's no problems. Bill Williams he set it up for PDF, so the PDFs can go out. But I'm not going to send the PDFs out until the first comic is mailed. That's just the way I feel. I don't want the people who paid PDFs to get it like, oh, what if there's a problem? What if the proof is messed up? You know what I mean? And it's going to be a while. So I just feel like the people who paid more money, paid for shipping, you know, I think like once the first person's like, "Yay, I got it," maybe I'll release the PDFs. So I don't know. What do you guys think I should do? Renzo is already sending me art for issue 2. He's working on I forget exactly which page. He's working on the Mary Sue story first because he likes to draw pretty girls. So that's what he did. And Heroic Tales. I'm looking at okay. Okay. See if do I have any. Oh, I'm just looking through our file to see if there's anything I can spoil because I'm spoilerific. I like to spoil things. Where am I? Oh, okay. Artwork. Oh, okay. So there's a problem. Okay, there's a problem here. I'm glad I checked. All right, so there's nothing to spoil just yet. One issue at a time, one problem at a time. Yeah, I would like to be able to make the campaign for issue 2 as soon as possible, but I couldn't see it happening until maybe December, January. Launch the next campaign. I got everything here except the comics. I ordered Gemini mailers. I got boxes for the glasses, and I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go. I saved a lot of money because I wasn't sure how much printing was going to be. So I'm glad to report it wasn't as expensive as I thought it was going to be. But then again, I didn't order as many comics as I wanted to. So there's that. I'm glad I looked through these files. I got to talk to Oscar the colorist. I'm missing a few things, and I don't know if it's in the wrong spot. So that's all I got to report. There's nothing else to talk about. That was my hands tied. My hands solo. Final girl, you watch me get killed by the Poltergeist twice. I'm gonna play again tomorrow. I don't know if I'll stream, but this is fun. I really like this game. So, anything anybody want to say? Anybody? All right, going once, going twice, and I'll see you tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I will be talking with Nick from Phoenix Press. Can't you always print more if you have to? Yes, I could always print more if I have to. Yes. But then you run the risk that they look different. You know what I mean? Because of that's what I'm always told. So, and then I would feel bad. Like, is it still first print? Is it second print? You know what I mean? So I printed extra. You got to print extra. You know what I mean? Because I want to have enough for issue 2 to offer it again. So I printed a bunch of extras, and I know my family members now, oh, you really did it. They're going to want some, and I'm not giving it to them. They got to buy it. It's too much money. You got to buy it. And I know guys at work who are just waiting that I actually do have a comic. So, you know what I mean? Things like that. All right. But good night, Dale. Good night, Dale. Good night, DC. Good night, Alex. Yeah, I'm going to go to bed. I got to wake up at 7 p.m. and move the car because my wife's going to work tomorrow. So I got my car's the last car in the driveway. And then I just want to step. I want to start getting myself on a normal schedule. So hopefully I'm going to the doctor on the 16th, and I'm hoping the doctor clears me for work. And then the 16th is a Thursday, I think. So then I'll go to work that Monday. I'm not going to go to work Friday. All right, I'll see you. Bye-bye.